The skyline of Orlando seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. D.A. Well, Aaron Gordon, tremendous athleticism. Thanks, D.A. And tonight might be a low-scoring affair, Chris. Talk about what makes these teams we're going to see here is so great defensively.
Well, one thing is length. When you have length, you have guys that can switch any position, and when you're able to switch, it makes it easier because in a pick and roll, you have to get through one slight second of being late. Oh, you're going to lose your man. But when you switch, your other defender is already in front of the man, and so I think it's the length, switching, and also that help side defense, that shot blocking coming from the weak side.
That effort, though, is always there in all those different scenarios, isn't it?
Oh, you're right. Length means nothing without effort. You got to have heart to play good.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Ben Simmons, and it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Orlando, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Fournier out there with Saunders, and it's Doyle in at the 3 spot. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. He's going to take it.
Fournier goes in. That shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. To the paint. Solomon with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Saunders. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers.
And it was an unselfish for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense is instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And sort of known for that crazy length, Bamba's also extremely bright. Got offers from Ivy League schools, including Harvard. Well, you talk about physical gifts for the game. Mo Bamba, a 7-footer with the longest wingspan, 7'9.5", and that gives him a huge sphere of influence.
You look at Bamba able to touch the rim while still on the ground. And he gets off the ground pretty well, too.
A good athlete, still getting stronger and developing his feel for the game. But he has something you just can't teach.
Here's Saunders. He gives the team some steady offense. A bit under the game. Here's Doyle. Pass to Saunders. 6 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot. 3-pointer. Simmons gets a hand on it.
Nice.
His next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Now the feed to Embiid, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Proving how legitimate of a threat he is inside. I mean, once Embiid gets it this close, it's all over.
Here's Saunders, guarded by Simmons, outside Gordon. Inside. They get it back. Outside Fournier. Close one. Here's Bamba. Missed it, even after all those chances. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The layup off target.
just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding on, looking for the best shot possible.
Back to Simmons. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Saunders. Simmons with the defensive effort.
That's a nice defensive effort. Sticking right up on him. I mean, affecting the shot.
And he
Maji.
lead to double digits.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man. Awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Now, here's Fournier. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Lakers. With the teardrop. Kicks it out to Gordon. There's the three. Rebound by the 76ers. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spot.
As long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And in constructing lineups, Chris, there's often the dilemma of choosing rim protection versus floor spacing. To you, what matters most?
Well, to me, what matters most is floor spacing. It doesn't. A defense is not overrated. I'm not saying that, but it doesn't matter if you have defense and you can't score. Scoring is just as important, and you have to put pressure on that defense by scoring. And even if you have a shot blocker, what if I have guys that like shoot it outside and don't come to the paint?
Right.
Well, then I've already taken that shot blocker out of the game. So it's all
Yabe.
offense, having a
Maji ka.
offense, and then guys willing to listen, pay attention to the details, and be engaged on the defensive end.
Now, here's Fournier. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Ball's knocked loose. One-on-one fast break. Down with both hands.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on, and a lot of this is due to the game plan.
Here's Fournier, and you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Fast break here. They
Yabe.
and Gordon. Outside Fournier. Here's Doyle. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Shot clock at 5.
無理だろ
Fournier.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triples.
And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. And Embiid, no good.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Three-pointer. Fournier's shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 8. Throws it up high and stolen by Fournier. Fast break. Here come the Magic.
Ugh.
The teardrop. Tries again. Simmons with the defensive effort.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting.
そっちか
Nwaba. No good from outside. Second chance shot. That's tipped. Fournier against Simmons. Fournier passes to Son.
マジか
Up here early, 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
And it's the Magic with the ball. 8-point game. And another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
The Magic have gone 1 for 2. substitutions here. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agree, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Joel Embiid, and it's Brokoff in at the small forward. And here's Farrell. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And Kavanaugh pulls it down.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Kicks it up.
マジ取れない。
Past the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his fourth rebound in this one. Out to the wing. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. Taking a look at Atlanta. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And right now for Philadelphia, they are rolling, showing a lot of belief in themselves. The fan base is energized. We'll see if they can keep this up.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Waba's checked in. Gordon dishes to Fournier. No good. Still playing with the cold hand. Makes him just 1 for 8. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The Magic trail by 8. Looking to get it going. Can't hit from in close. The 76ers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Oh, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And here's Frazier. Pass to Dort. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Fournier. Right on him. But they'll get another chance. The kick out to Frazier. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Teardrop shot. Unable to get that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
The 76ers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Tyler Kavanaugh. Chris, over the last 40 years, a steady decline in offensive rebound. Largely due, I'm guessing, to the concern with transition defense, right?
Definitely, and let's give respect to the offensive rebounding that he should have. Whenever you had guys like Rodman, Popeye Jones, guys that you can just have nightmares about because they were such great rebounders. Ben Wallace. Well, now it's a little bit different because those guys were playing the 4 position, right? So now at the 4 position, you have to get back on defense because if you're not, guys are shooting threes from Curryland in the 4 position because the game is evolving. So now it is better to get back in transition than trying to get an extra possession for your team. You still want to attack the glass. You just want to make sure you know who's in the game at that time because now you have guys leaking out, getting a quick shot on that other end.
Here's Doyle. Buries the long-range jump.
決めるね。
Doyle's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The 76ers leading by 13. To the wing on the left. Here's Embiid.
です。
3-point bomb. Embiid's got 5 now.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Knocked away. He's all alone. Jumps up. That one is stuffed right through.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
And the turnover again by Orlando. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
Well, the rebounding numbers weren't even close. I mean, if that was a boxing match on the glass, they would have switched that fight a long time ago.
You see the shift toward players on competing teams becoming friends. How does that compare to when you played?
It's a little bit different. The players that I admired the most, I wouldn't be friendly with on purpose. We were in the same position. A guy like KG, one of my favorite players ever. We're close now. But during when we played, it was either me or him. Really? It was both of us. I didn't want to hang around with him when I'm trying to beat him in the summer. But, you got guys like the Banana Boat crew and LeBron and Wade. They're good friends anyway. Melo and Bron came in 1 and 2, and they had that relationship. So I think relationships are always great. Really, it's just about can you turn the friendship off when you cross the line? I know that Banana Boat crew can, and I know others can as well. And that's all you want. As much as you get off the court, I want you to dislike each other on the court through your friendship, just like a big brother, little brother type of thing. So I don't think it's a problem.
Fournier pulls it down. Fournier's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Doyle. And they get it. Solomon with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Count it.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Bamba. Outside Fournier. Out left to the wing. Pocket 6. Frazier kicks to Gordon. Rebound by the 76ers.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
It's doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answer.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And Orlando making a change here. Orlando's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Outside Fournier. Is a 3. And no good.
Well, he hit that 1 3-pointer in the first quarter. Still none so far here in the second.
Oh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. To the left side wing. The pass to Doyle. Outside Fournier. Find it. Solomon with the rebound. Solomon's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's gone off the rails this bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
The Magic making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. The 76ers making a switch here. Just 5 to shoot.
Yeah, easy call.
For Philadelphia, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers do pretty well.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Brad Wanamaker's checked in for the 76ers. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Pass to Doyle. Here's Poole. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Bamba. And the 3 off target.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little.
マジかよ。
That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Out to the wing. Here's Wanamaker. Another shot. Sinks the layup. 30 points in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Poole, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Tipped away.
Yeah, behind that.
No good that time.
Ah.
So that both teams changing. Seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Saunders. Can they get it? And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so, thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different. And a minute played as the second half gets going. It's Fournier on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection of Embiid.
And the wingspan of Embiid, I mean, very effective at using his length to turn shots back.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you expect them to be firmly.
入んないと思ったよ、ベンシモさん。
And Bamba, the combo wins.
やるね。
Saunders is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Doyle in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. To the middle.
ダメか。
The pass. The 76ers with another miss.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
He swipes the ball away again.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Nice.
Absolute pest on the defensive end.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. There's the lob to the hoop.
Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
The Magic have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third.
A triple-double machine. I mean, Ben Simmons surpassed only the great Oscar Robinson with the pace he's piling on.
And you look at the all-around impact of Ben Simmons, already a star, an all-star. You know what, Chris? If he adds a jump shot, how good do you think he can be?
Whoa. Some say you better polish up that MVP trophy. I mean, perimeter shooting, the only thing he really lacks.
Embiid gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Kicks it to Gordon. Pass to Doyle. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Fournier, guarded by Simmons, looking to end his cold spell.
Idea.
Fournier's shot is off.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking.
おお、止めるね。
With the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
Saunders, the pass to Fournier. Outside Gordon. Here's Saunders. The Magic again can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Boom.
Just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful. But they've got this lead because he's at the top of his game. He has been the story.
Outside Fournier. Puts it up from 15, and the shot is long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he's open.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And we talk about ball distribution. Simmons is a terrific floor general, as he proves once again.
Here's Saunders. He has 5. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Simmons got his 5th rebound in this one. Against the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Well, Greg, their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends has them increasing this lead.
Poole the pass to Bamba. Out left to the wing. Frazier kicks to Bamba. Now Frazier looking to end the run. Another miss by Orlando.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Bamba with the block. And he recovers it. Fournier with the ball. Frazier scanning the floor. Fournier goes in. Shot by Gordon, wide open. The Magic again can't hit.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. He don't get many chances easier than that.
It's hauled in by Gordon.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
76ers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, 7 of 14. And Simmons slams it in.
That's all you have to do. Throw it in Simmons' general direction. He'll take care of the rest.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone time without a bucket. And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, out with that emphatic slam.
Defense was way too soft. Somebody get out there and get tough. You see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
Here's Poole. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Frazier outside. Passes it to Gordon. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, I think he's looking around wondering where the D is. I mean, nowhere near him, that's for sure.
And the pass in Waba. Here's Farrell to the inside. A second chance effort. Pass to McGee. Tries again. Bamba with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Orlando making a change here. Boucher is checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Rokoff's checked in. Now here's Frazier. Pass to Bamba. The dish to Fournier. Frazier outside. Lets it go with a 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. And there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Fournier the bounce pass. And it goes down 2 points. Gordon's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Feeds to McGee. Fades. And that one hits back iron. Orlando's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Boucher. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. So for the Magic, Tyler Kevin. And it's the Magic with the ball.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Farrell, and it's McGee in at the center. Saunders, the pass to Gordon. A floater. That one misses. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now. And it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Down low, here's Embiid. Hook shot on the way. It's another look, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one.
入れて
The second free throw either, missing both. And here's Gordon. It's stolen.
Thank you.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Yeah, you know what? Shocking. I don't expect those both teams to come in and just prove the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's their good broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. You're watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
Hey, this is Kenny, man. First, I want to say congrats. Triple-double. Incredible night. But I'm curious, were you aiming for that? It was something you were aware of?
Yeah, でした。